My name is Aaron, and today I'm going to share a story from my childhood, one that I'll never forget, a story about my appa, Amma, and an event that changed everything for our family. We live in a small village near Madurai, Tamil Nadu. My appa, who is 42 years old, is a strict and disciplined man. He runs a textile shop in the village, and he expects order and perfection in everything, especially at home. He is known for his quick temper, and growing up, I always feared his anger. Amma, on the other hand, is 35, soft-spoken, and kind-hearted. She is the rock of our family, always taking care of us. She is also known for her beautiful, long, jet black hair that reaches down to her knees. One Sunday afternoon, Amma had just finished her head bath. She took care to comb through her thick, long hair, but today, she decided to leave it open to dry as she prepared lunch. The smells of freshly made rasam and rice filled the house, and everything seemed calm. But fate had other plans. As Appa ate his lunch, his gaze fell onto his plate, and his expression turned to one of shock and anger. There, in his bowl of rasam, was a long strand of Amma's hair. Appa immediately slammed his plate onto the table. "How many times do I have to tell you?" he yelled, his voice sharp with fury. "This can't keep happening. If I find even one more strand of hair in my food, I'll take action." Amma stood frozen in shock, unable to respond. Her eyes filled with tears, and she apologized repeatedly, but Appa was not one to forgive easily. He turned to me and ordered, "Aaron, go and get the barber. Bring him here, now." I could see how distressed Amma was, but Appa's voice brooked no argument. I hesitated for a moment, my heart pounding, but I didn't dare defy him. I ran to the street to find the local barber. When I brought the barber back home, the tension in the air was palpable. Amma's face was pale, and her hands were clasped together, pleading silently. Appa, with a cold look in his eyes, told the barber to prepare everything in the backyard. He set up a stool and a bucket of water, the air thick with anticipation. Amma sat on the stool, her body trembling with fear, her eyes filling with tears as she glanced at Appa. She begged him again, "Please, don't do this. I promise it won't happen again." But Appa didn't budge. He stood nearby, arms crossed, staring at her with cold, unwavering eyes. The barber calmly asked Amma to undo her bun. With trembling hands, she slowly untied her thick hair, and it cascaded down like a dark waterfall. It had always been a source of pride for her, but now, it felt like a symbol of everything she had lost. The barber wetted her hair thoroughly, combing it out before asking her to stay still. The barber's blade touched the crown of Amma's head, and she flinched. The sound of the razor scraping against her scalp was unnervingly loud, and before long, thick locks of her beautiful hair began falling to the ground. The camera cuts to Appa, watching intently, his face expressionless. I stood beside Amma, holding her head still as she sobbed quietly. I didn't want to do it, but Appa's orders left me no choice. Slowly, the front of Amma's head became completely bald. The barber moved to the sides, and soon her head was smooth and gleaming. She looked so vulnerable, so exposed. The pile of hair at her feet grew larger and larger, each strand a symbol of what had been lost. When the barber finished, Appa stepped forward to inspect the shave. He ran his hand over Amma's smooth scalp, feeling for any imperfections. Appa wasn't satisfied with the first shave. He handed the barber a soap bar and told him to shave Amma's head again, ensuring it was perfectly smooth. The barber gently massaged the soap into her scalp and shaved her head again. When he finished, Amma's head was as smooth as a cue ball, her hair completely gone. Emma, though beautiful with her smooth scalp, looked different, almost like a stranger to me. Her earrings, her bindi, everything about her was still the same, yet so much had changed. Appa paid the barber and asked him to take the pile of hair with him. The barber eagerly collected the hair, knowing he could sell it as wigs. I watched him leave, feeling a strange mix of emotions, sadness, guilt, and yet something else I couldn't quite understand. From that day forward, Emma always covered her head while cooking. She never let her hair down, always keeping it tied up, out of fear that the same thing might happen again. Her hair has grown back now, but the memory of that day stays with me. I don't think I'll ever forget the look on Emma's face as the last of her hair fell to the ground. It was a moment that changed everything for us. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to hear more stories like this one.